All right, let's get straight to it. No fluff. People are getting absolutely rinsed in these markets. And it's time to arm yourselves. We're deep diving into the MACD today. And for anyone new, that's not some dodgy new altcoin.
Right.
It's the moving average convergence divergence.
Mate, you say that with a certain reverence. For my fellow CFA charter holders tuning in, let's be clear.
Okay.
It's a momentum oscillator derived from moving averages. It's a tool,
A tool?
not a prophecy. Let's keep our heads.
A tool! Morgan, this tool is the reason some traders didn't get wiped out in 2008. While the fundamental analysts were, buried in spreadsheets about subprime mortgages,
Yeah?
the monthly MACD on the S&P 500 flashed a fat, red sell signal in November 2007, a whole month before the market properly started to tank.
Wow.
So yeah, I'm gonna give it some respect.
Okay, fair play. A signal like that is hard to ignore. But let's break it down for the mandem who are just staring at a load of squiggly lines. What are we actually looking at? What are these magic lines?
Proper simple when you get it. On any charting platform, you'll see 2 lines and some bars.
Okay.
The first line, usually blue, is the MACD line itself. It's just the 12-period exponential moving average minus the 26-period EMA.
Right.
Think of the 12-period EMA as a speedboat. Fast, agile, reacts to every change. The 26 is a massive oil tanker, slow and steady.
Ah, okay.
The MACD line just shows you the distance between them.
Got it.
So if the speedboat is racing far ahead of the tanker, the MACD line shoots up.
Yep.
And if they're traveling side by side, the MACD line is flat near zero. So what's the second line, the orange one?
That, my friend, is the signal line, and it's the key.
Okay.
It's a 9-period EMA of the MACD line. It's basically a smoothed-out, less frantic version of the MACD line. The MACD is pure, raw momentum. The signal line is the strategist, the cool head that filters the noise.
So the main event, the signal everyone talks about, is when these two lines cross, the crossover.
Exactly. That's your bread and butter trade signal. When the MACD line, the speedboat, crosses up above the signal line.
Right.
It's a bullish signal. Momentum is building to the upside.
Right.
Time to think about getting in. When it crosses below the signal line, that's your bearish signal. Get out or think about shorting. Simple as that.
Okay, but I can see a problem already. In a sideways, choppy market, those lines are going to be crossing back and forth like they're at a rave.
Yep.
You'd get chopped to pieces. That's chop city, population broke.
And that's why the pros use the zero line, bruv.
Ah.
The zero line is the most important level on the whole indicator. It's the water line. If the entire MACD structure is trading above the zero line, it means the short-term trend is officially stronger than the long-term trend.
Okay.
We are in a confirmed uptrend. If it's below, we're in a confirmed downtrend.
Right, so you use it for context. A bullish crossover is interesting.
Yeah.
But a bullish crossover that happens above the zero line is a high probability signal. You're essentially buying a small dip in a larger, exactly, confirmed uptrend.
Now you're thinking like a CMT. And a bearish crossover below the zero line is your A-grade signal to short or run for the hills.
Right. It's confirmation that the bears are fully in control. And what about those bars, the histogram? That's the easiest bit.
Okay.
It's just a visual guide to the distance between the MACD and the signal line. When the bars get taller, momentum is accelerating, fast and furious. When they start shrinking towards the zero line, momentum is decelerating. The trend is getting tired.
Okay, I'm with you. It's a complete little system. Crossovers for the entry signal, zero line for trend confirmation, and the histogram for momentum speed. But this is all, by definition, a lagging indicator, isn't it?
Well,
You're always a step behind.
and that's where you'd be wrong. And this, listeners, is the part that makes you money. This is the alpha. Let's talk about the holy grail of the MACD.
Divergence.
Go on then, Saint Chris of the charts. Enlighten us. What's this secret sauce?
Divergence is when the price on your chart is telling you one story,
Okay.
But the MACD's momentum engine is screaming a completely different one.
Let's paint a picture. Bitcoin is on a monster rally. The price pushes to a new all-time high.
Right.
Everyone on Twitter is posting rocket emojis, but then you glance down to your MACD and you notice that the peak it just made is lower than the peak it made on the last price high.
So the price is higher, but the force, the momentum behind that push is actually weaker than before.
Bingo! That is classic bearish divergence. It's the market giving you a massive tell.
It's like watching a champion boxer in the 12th round.
Yeah.
He's still throwing punches, but they have no power behind them. You know he's about to hit the canvas. It's a huge warning sign the trend is exhausted and a reversal is on the cards.
That's actually a very powerful concept. You're essentially spotting the trend's internal weakness, yes.
Before the price itself breaks down. What about the flip side?
Bullish divergence. Even more beautiful. The market is in free fall. Total panic, FUD everywhere. The price chart makes a terrifying new low.
Everyone is capitulating.
But your MACD, it makes a higher low. The price is falling, but the selling momentum is actually drying up. The bears are running out of ammo.
And that's your signal that a bottom is likely forming.
Exactly.
And it might be the time to be brave while others are fearful. So divergence is a leading indicator.
Yes.
Not lagging. You're anticipating the turn.
It's the closest thing to a crystal ball you will ever get in this game. This isn't just some, textbook theory. Pull up the chart of any major market top or bottom. The 2021 Bitcoin top, massive bearish divergence. The 2020 COVID crash bottom, huge bullish divergence.
Wow.
It's there every single time. It's the market's poker tell.
That's actually a very powerful concept. You're essentially spotting the trend's internal weakness before the price itself breaks down. But it can't be 100% foolproof. Surely there are false signals.
Of course. Nothing is 100%. This is a game of probabilities, but it gives you a massive edge. You spot bearish divergence on a coin you're holding.
Yep.
Maybe you don't market sell your whole bag, but you'd be a fool not to take some profit or tighten your stop loss. It's an alert from the market saying, hey, be careful, the party might be ending.
So let's make this real. We're in a tricky market now. Pull up a chart. What is the MACD telling you right here, right now?
Okay, let's look at the ETH-VTC ratio on the daily chart.
Okay.
It's been bleeding out for ages, a classic soul-crushing downtrend. We've had multiple bearish crossovers, all happening below the zero line. The MACD has been screaming, stay away. But look closely at the last few weeks. Price has been grinding down, trying to make a new low.
Yeah.
But look at the MACD histogram. The bars are getting shorter. They are rising back towards the zero line. We are printing a potential bullish divergence.
So you're not aping in with your life savings.
No.
But the chart is telling you to wake up and pay attention. You're starting to look for a confirmation, like a bullish crossover, to signal that the trend might be finally turning.
You got it, mate. It's all about putting the clues together. The MACD isn't an ATM that prints money. It's your car's dashboard. It tells you your speed, your engine health, and whether you're heading for a cliff. You still have to be the one to drive.
A car driven by a man who puts more faith in two colorful lines than in a company's balance sheet.
Right. I'm the man who sold in November '07, remember? The charts don't lie. Right, for everyone listening, don't just take our word for this stuff. The best way to learn is to get your hands dirty. Join the Big Short Club chat group. The link is right down below. We post charts, we argue, we find alpha. Get involved.
And you get to roast Chris when his magic lines get it wrong. It's a great time.